Hello and welcome to the Beauty Know-It-All. Rosie Huntington Whiteley is with me. She's my all-time favourite supermodel. I fell in love with her when I first interviewed her probably a year and a half ago for her fragrance. And then I was one of the first journalists to see the makeup, and it's now the best-selling makeup in Marks and Spencer's. And we're here to talk about it today. And this is the first time we've managed to sit down together on camera, and I want you to fall in love with her as much as I do. Welcome.
Thank you, Nadine. Good to see you
So
as always.
nice to see
Happy
you.
New Year.
Happy New Year. So, I remember when we were talking last time, and you had no idea these products were going to be so successful. They literally fly off the shelves. That there were a few things you wanted to develop. Shall we start with the tinted moisturiser?
Yes, so the tinted moisturiser we have here. Now, these products, we have sort of 3 things that are launching end of January. So we have the tinted moisturiser, the lip liner, and 3 lipsticks, which we'll get to. But the tinted moisturiser, I'm a big fan of tinted moisturiser, and I've always used it. And so it was something that came a little bit later in the collection because I really wanted to get the formulation perfect.
I remember you saying exactly the same thing, because I said the only thing that's missing from here is skin in the sense of foundation, and you said, I'm not going to do it. I'm not going to rush it properly.
Exactly.
And you wanted a wide range of shades as well.
Exactly. So we have 6 shades, which is really exciting, and it's just this has got a really dewy kind of lightweight finish to it.
I mean, skin finish.
Hopefully.
Yeah.
So it's actually just to pull it off, and it's got a pump.
And it's a pump. This is genuinely me trying it for the first time. I love that.
Was into this packaging when we were sort of creating the packaging, and I just loved the idea that you could throw it in your makeup bag and it's pump on and it's just easy to use, and
you can travel with it. Yeah, absolutely. So it fits into your lifestyle, doesn't it?
So anyone that's used tinted moisturiser before will know it's kind of got a lightweight finish to it. It's easy to use, very blendable. It's kind of for everyday use. And hopefully that's what we've ended up with.
And what are the shade lines like?
So they're all hopefully kind of encompassing all skin colours, and which was really important. I think that's been the thing that we've always emphasised with the Rosie Photograph collection, going right through into the lingerie.
All ages,
all sizes, all shapes, all sizes.
I love that demi-matte finish, though.
Good.
That's really beautiful, really flattering. I mean, obviously flattering on you, but also flattering on a woman my age as well. I really like that.
Good, terrific. Well, we'll get them sent to you, and then you can tell us what you think. That's like the only one in its packaging right now.
Oh, I won't steal one.
Hot off the press, literally. So then we've got 6 new lip liners, and I remember when we spoke, you asked me which were the things that I didn't get to include, and I mentioned face and colour for face and lip liners, because lip liners are my absolute essential, can't live without, always have one in my handbag.
Well, that's interesting, because I associate people with you, like you, with beautiful, perfect lips who don't need lip liners. I do need a lip liner to mimic the rosy lip, but it's got to be just the right consistency and just the right colour.
Yeah.
And they're not easy to find,
They're not, and actually lip liners for me, I like I said, I wear one every day.
That's
and it's really just gives incredible natural definition to a lip, and you can really you can really enhance your lip size just with lip liner alone, and so that's one of my favourite tricks.
And fake a perfect lip. So, and I actually think it's really hard to get one that is the right shade and that beautiful. It needs to be soft enough not to drag, but hard enough to stay
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so lip liner for me is all about enhancing your lips and really sculpting and defining your lip line, and you can really do a lot with lip liner, and I think it's one of my favourite makeup tricks. I always make sure I have one. Tell me what you think of this. I wear mine with a little bit of lip balm, and I'm kind of just define my lips and I'm out the door. And I really
it was just me.
Want to be quick. I don't worry about lip gloss or lipstick. Sometimes I like to use a little bit of lip liner and lip gloss. I mean lip balm, and it just gives a really natural, defined, pouty.
No, I really, really like that.
We also are launching at end of January 3 new lipstick colours. Now these colours are quite bold and a little bit of a departure from the colours that we already have in the existing lipstick collection.
But you're quite experimental with lips. You quite often rock a red lip.
I love to rock a lip. I love to rock a bold lip, and so this spring was, I suppose, an excuse for me to kind of flush the collection out and bring it with some more bolder colours. We've got obviously a beautiful hot red for spring.
Hot red, really gorgeous.
We've got this colour called Sour Grapes, which I think is
beautifully with your top.
Terrific, and kind of, I love the idea of doing something a bit deeper for spring as well. I think it's really
lovely.
And then we have this one called Rosy Lips, which is almost a sort of extension of Lady Rose.
So we were talking about the tinted moisturiser being in a travel-proof container, which I love. You fly all over the world. I've never seen you look jet lag, behave jet lag. What do you travel with to make sure you are never jet lagged?
Huge sunglasses.
Friends, yeah. What's always in your sort of carry-on travel?
I think for me, we probably spoke about it last time we sat down, and I always carry a sort of makeup bag with me, especially when traveling, and I call it like my 5-minute face, and so it's got all my essentials in it that basically will give me a really quick, polished look. I'll have my amazing Radiance cream with me, which is just really great for kind of freshening up the skin, especially after a long flight.
Best buys.
Oh, brilliant.
Totally. So you've got that, which also hydrates as well.
It's just, exactly. So that's a really great one to use after a flight. Now I will be having this in my bag as well, which is the tinted moisturiser we spoke about before. Concealer, obviously, I'll just quickly go in, hide any blemishes under the eyes. And then a little bit of bronzer and a little bit of blusher. Sunglasses on. And
so you wouldn't worry about your eyes. Would you take your makeup off when you fly?
I do. I try and remove all my makeup, before flying, and especially before sleeping, because I sleep on the plane. I just think the air on the plane is always really dehydrating for your skin. I'm not a big fan of makeup wipes, but I have found a brand of makeup wipes from Kogen Do, which I swear by. They're a Japanese make, and they are so soft. They're it's almost like taking your makeup off with like very soft cloth and water.
I mean, I don't recommend wipes, but that's the one time I do use a wipe. Yeah. And if I can find it, I'll put the link below where you can get
them. Okay, I'll show you them before we're done.
All right. What about hair? I mean, you've got naturally gorgeous hair, but do you kind of spritz it up before you land?
Yeah, so I'll use a bit of dry shampoo. Moroccan Oil has one of my favourite dry shampoos. I use it in the light tones. You would use that as light tones because we're blonde. And that I'll just kind of spritz it underneath at the root, kind of give it a scrunch up, good to go.
Any other skincare you travel with at all?
I probably always travel with, my 2 favourite products to travel with are the Hydrocool serum from IS Clinical. I know you're a big fan of that brand as well. And that, for me,
She's a real beauty aficionado. She knows her stuff.
I love that product because I'm not great with heavy creams. I like to use gel moisturisers. I just find it kind of sucks in and it gives me that instant moisture that I need, especially when flying. And so that's one of my favourites. And then I love Caudalie Beauty Elixir Spray, which is just gorgeous on the plane and really nice to have in your handbag at all times to just spritz and freshen up throughout the day. So that's one of my favourites and something I've used for years. I picked that up from a makeup artist backstage.
Also, it smells nice enough.
Smells so lovely.
If somebody's eating a curry next to you, you can spray it around the cabin, can't you?
I have to say, I am that annoying person on the plane that's spritzing essential oils and making my seat smell nice and
that's good for everybody.
The rest of the cabin should be glad I'm doing it because there's usually someone that's taken their shoes off that's not. That's my pet peeve on a plane. Is when someone takes their shoes off and they've got smelly feet and you've got to sit there for the next 12 hours in their sweaty foot smell. It's disgusting. So, I'm spraying me.
Now, last time I spoke to you, you shared your smoothie recipe with me.
Oh, yeah?
Tell me your smoothie recipe again so everybody can hear it directly from you.
Smoothie recipe would be, I think I'd start with a banana, frozen banana. So if you slice them up, put them in the freezer. Start with a frozen banana. Then I would have a little bit of almond butter. Basically any berries that you've got in the fridge. So if you've got strawberries, blueberries, raspberries, throw them in. You can just really be playful with a smoothie. I don't think you have to be too precious about it. Then if you've got any flax oil that you like to throw in or probiotics, sometimes I actually like to throw a little bit of granola in. Kind of gives a nice crunch to it. And then almond milk or soy milk, depending on what you like, or regular milk. It really depends on what you like, or if you like yogurt, throw a bit of that in. Ice cubes, whiz it up. I think that's pretty much everything I put in, and whiz it up. But that's a great way if you're really pinched for time in the morning and you don't want to have a big breakfast, or you're trying to make a snack in the middle of the day. Often I like to put protein powder in it if I need to get some protein as well. But I'm a big smoothie fan.
No, I remember you telling me last time.
Right,
just some quick questions, okay? So just sort of like biggest beauty bugbear.
We spoke about this last time. Last time we spoke about the Scouse brow, didn't we?
Who does your eyebrows? Your eyebrows are perfect.
No one does
Oh,
them.
I love that.
No one
You
does
don't trust
them.
anybody to do them.
Because to be honest with you, I take out a couple of hairs and that's it. And any time I've let anyone touch my eyebrows, they get overzealous and they get overplucked, and it, you know, I sort of look back. Eyebrows are so interesting because they really frame
change
the
your face.
And
Actresses my age get charged with having surgery, and they haven't. They've just changed their eyebrows.
yeah, it's
incredible.
really like one thing I always think.
I think your eyebrows are perfect.
Well, I barely touch them, so that's what I do.
And are
but
they your lashes?
these are not my lashes.
Oh,
These are not my lashes. My friend Catherine, she has an eyelash extension company here in London called Flutter Lashes. And she does my lashes for me just before I do if I have a special event. And
yes, because you've had so many things
this
to do,
week
haven't
I've
you,
had
in the last
a big
week?
week, and
So are they literally just put it on the top?
yeah, she does. They're 1x1 extensions. Yeah. It's definitely something that takes a bit of time. You know, you've got to have a free hour and a half, and not something I encourage you doing on a regular basis. But if you've got a nice event, or you're going on holiday, or you're getting married, or you're, you know, it's a friend's birthday, or you're doing something really special, like me, you know, if I've got a big work event, I like to have them done, and it's sort of my perfect kind of pick-me-up, I suppose.
Biggest beauty crush person, as in, and why?
I think we spoke about this last time, and I would say, for me, my modern-day beauty crush is Diane Kruger. I just think she's cool. I think she's effortless. I think she's timeless.
Do you follow her on Instagram?
I do.
She's
and
so self-effacing and funny.
She's such a cool chick, and I love her work. And every time I bump into her, we always have a nice chat. And
I've interviewed celebrities for years, and along with you, she's one of my top 2 or 3 people.
She's super cool,
super smart, and knows loads about beauty.
Really and then I would say my all-time beauty icon would be Elizabeth Taylor, just because I love her life story, and I think she's just, you know, her whole the way she lived her life was very fun, and
the epitome of glamour.
The epitome of glamour and beauty, and when you see those images of her, and it was just an era where beauty was so, everybody took the time to really, you know, make an effort and enjoy that process as a woman, and it was encouraged. And but yeah, those iconic shots of her,
gorgeous, absolutely gorgeous. Best
those
beauty
brows and that lashes. She had a double set of lashes. Do you know that?
Totally.
And the eyes were like violet.
And so your best beauty gadget?
I have a few beauty gadgets that I love to use. An eyelash curler from Kevyn Aucoin that has a really nice shape for my eye shape. I also love the Clarisonic brush, which is really fantastic for really a deep cleansing on your skin and
after exfoliation. You've been all set all day,
It's amazing, like when you wash your face and then you use the Clarisonic afterwards and you're still removing makeup. I mean, so that's one of my favourites. What else do I like? I have an LED light mask that I invested in, which is really good for skin, and it's kind of those things the weird things that sit on top of your face.
I think I've seen them on your Insta stories.
And it emits different colour lights, which is really great for me because I suffer with acne sometimes, and so the blue light is really helpful with that. And I know the red light is great for aging skin and wrinkles and things like that. And if you can take the time to sort of spend a little bit of 5 minutes under that every couple of days, it's quite nice.
Yeah.
I sit and watch TV with it on, and everyone thinks I'm really like the weirdest person. But
last song you danced to?
We were on set yesterday shooting the new Rosie Photograph lingerie stuff, and we had Jamie Woon on, who I love.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so we were sort of dancing around to that. And
last book you read?
There's a lot of George Michael happening over Christmas, and I know, really sad about that. And I was a big fan, so we listened to a lot of that around Christmas time.
I'm old enough to have been clubbing with George Michael.
I know.
In the Mud Club.
I know.
What makes you happy? May I say dashens?
You know what? I think for me, happiness is all about having a lot of love in your life and good people around you. Things that make me happy are my dogs, my family, my loved ones. It's the small things like being in nature.
Yeah. Absolutely. If you follow Rosie on Instagram and on her Insta stories, she gives you little peeks into her life, and you can tell they're her dogs. She's got two.
They're
beautiful
the light of
They
my
are
life.
so cute
They're,
as well.
they're so fun. They
They're
really
the
are.
only things that are cuter than you on Insta stories.
I'm always like, oh my God, I'm that person that's posting about my dogs all the time, and people must find me so annoying, but you cannot resist it.
No.
I can't resist it. I miss them so bad. I can't wait to get home.
Oh, I know. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Nadine.
Didn't I tell you that she was just as beautiful inside as she is
Thank you.
outside?
Thank you.
And thank you. I will put the links to everything, including all of Rosie's new makeup, the weird mask, I'll ask her all about it, everything below. And thank you for watching. And isn't it great? You got to spend some time, as I do, every so often, with the beautiful Rosie Huntington Whiteley.
Thank you. Thanks for watching.